Are you looking for the best Samsung monitors? In this video we will look at some of the best Samsung monitors. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Samsung Odyssey OLED G8/G85 SBS34BG85. The Samsung Odyssey OLED G8/G85 SBS34BG85 is the best Samsung monitor we've tested. It's a fantastic high-end monitor that isn't just the best overall but also shines as the best Samsung gaming monitor. It's the brand's first monitor to use QD-OLED technology, the same technology they've introduced in some TVs like the Samsung S95C OLED. This technology allows the monitor to display perfect blacks in dark rooms while making colors look vivid. However, it has some drawbacks, as blacks look purple in bright rooms, and OLEDs like this one are prone to burn-in with exposure to the same static elements over time, but that isn't as much of a concern for gaming. If that isn't a problem, it's a fantastic gaming monitor with a 175Hz refresh rate and a near-instantaneous response time for crisp motion handling. It has low input lag for a responsive feel, but you need to update it to the latest firmware for it to be so low. Lastly, it features Samsung's own Tizen OS smart platform, so you can sit back and watch your favorite shows and movies without even using your PC. Number 2. Samsung Odyssey OLED G9/G95 SCS49CG95. Samsung is one of the few brands that make super ultra-wide monitors with a 32:9 aspect ratio. This is even wider than the 21:9 aspect ratio on the Samsung Odyssey OLED G8/G85 SBS34BG85, allowing you to see more of your game at once. The Samsung Odyssey OLED G9/G95 SCS49CG95 is one of those super ultra-wide monitors with a 49-inch screen, and it has a QD-OLED panel like the OLED G8. It delivers the same outstanding picture quality with perfect blacks and bright and vivid colors. One advantage it has over the OLED G8 is its 240Hz refresh rate, so on top of its outstanding picture quality, it also offers a high enough refresh rate even for competitive gamers. Motion looks incredible, and unlike the OLED G8, you won't have to update its firmware to get the lowest input lag. It also has the risk of permanent burn-in, so if that's a concern for you, you can consider the Samsung Odyssey Neo G9/G95 NAS49AG95. It has similar gaming specs, but with mini LED backlighting instead of a QD OLED panel, its picture quality isn't as good. Samsung even makes the massive 57-inch Samsung Odyssey Neo G9/G95 NCS57CG95, which also uses mini LED backlighting and offers a ton of screen space, but it's expensive. OLED in Neo Quantum Processor Pro. With the advanced Neo Quantum Processor Pro, every frame on the OLED panel is instantly analyzed and optimized for maximum quality. Colors, shades and contrast come together to deliver a bright, brilliant picture. 49-inch Dual QHD, a screen as wide as two quad high-definition monitors, delivers maximum space to take in all the pin-sharp detail. It wraps around your field of vision with 1800R curvature to put you fully into your character's shoes. Display HDR True Black 400, uncover every secret with infinite expression. See true black and dark colors on screen without pixel light bleed for supreme color and depth expression in every game. 0.03 ms GTG, response time and 240Hz refresh rate. Samsung OLED with quantum dot technology delivers 0.03 ms GTG, response time. HDMI 2.1 and DisplayPort connections keep you ahead of the competition with the 240Hz refresh rate. AMD FreeSync Premium Pro. Hyper-action made seamless, fast action and complex game scenes are projected stably and stutter-free with AMD FreeSync Premium Pro to power your competitive edge. Where gaming comes together, Gaming Hub allows instant access to streaming services and consoles. Smooth visuals and responsive gameplay are powered by Samsung's advanced game streaming technology without downloads, just turn on and play *. Number 3. Samsung Odyssey Neo G8 S32BG85. Besides ultra-wide displays, Samsung also offers great high-end 4K gaming monitors, like the Samsung Odyssey Neo G8 S32BG85. Aside from the smaller aspect ratio and screen size, it's different from the Samsung Odyssey OLED G9/G95 SCS49CG95 because it doesn't have a QD OLED panel, so it doesn't display perfect blacks in dark rooms. Despite that, the picture quality is still great, thanks to its decent mini LED local dimming feature that helps it display deep blacks. In terms of gaming features, it has a 240Hz refresh rate, which is ideal for competitive gaming. However, if you don't need such a high refresh rate, the Samsung Odyssey G7 S32BG65 is a cheaper alternative with a 165Hz refresh rate, and it performs similarly. The Neo G8 is great for console gaming as its HDMI 2.1 bandwidth lets you take full advantage of the Xbox Series X, S and PS5 consoles. It also has excellent motion handling with a fast response time at any refresh rate. Unfortunately, it has a scanline issue at its maximum refresh rate and a pixel inversion issue, though this only happens with certain content. Number 4. Samsung Odyssey G6 S32BG65. If you don't need all the high-end features or the mini LED backlighting of the Samsung Odyssey Neo G8 S32BG85, you can save money by getting a mid-range monitor like the Samsung Odyssey G6 S32BG65. It's different from the Neo G8 because it has a lower 1440p resolution, meaning images aren't as sharp and detailed, but this is what you must expect with most mid-range monitors. It even has a 240Hz refresh rate, which is great for PC gaming. The G6 has effective motion handling at high refresh rates, so fast-moving objects look quite crisp. However, it has a slow response time at 60 Hz, leading to motion blur. On the plus side, it has a VA panel that displays deep blacks, making it a good choice for darkroom gaming, and it also gets bright enough to fight glare if you want to use it in a well-lit room. Number 5. Samsung Odyssey G5 S27AG50. If you're looking to save money by getting a budget Samsung monitor, there are a few options available, like the Samsung Odyssey G5 S27AG50. As it's a lower-end version of the Samsung Odyssey G6 S32BG65, it has a lower 165Hz refresh rate, but that's what you must expect if you're going for something cheaper. Luckily, motion looks even better than on the G6 across its entire refresh rate range, as there's minimal blur trail with fast-moving objects, even at 60 Hz. Its IPS panel makes it a good choice for co-op gaming as it has decent viewing angles, so the image remains consistent from the sides, and its excellent ergonomics make it easy to adjust. However, it has a low contrast ratio that makes blacks look gray in the dark. If that's important to you, the Samsung Odyssey G5/G51 CS27CG51 is a cheaper alternative with a VA panel and a higher contrast. However, it has significantly worse motion handling, so the S27AG50 is the better gaming.